strong ass before every game at Caesars Superdome. Who'd that say they gonna beat them Saints? And in a few moments, we're gonna see a team trying to provide an answer here in New Orleans. Today, we're treated to an entertaining preseason contest. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New Orleans Saints. Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And here we go from New Orleans. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the fifth-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
The promise and the potential, well, they've been with Lawrence his whole football life. From high school in Georgia to stardom at Clemson and even a playoff run in Jacksonville, it's just consistency. Week in and week out will be the next step for Trevor in his career.
And he's taken down with some quality yardage on that play.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 12.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They go play action. Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First down, Jaguars.
Lawrence now off the play action. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And he takes this one back for the pick 6.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it.
Blake Groupie to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars stuffing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Second drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now Lawrence coming off a pick. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Here's ETN on 1st down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Check this one down to ETN. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Jaguar first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Counter game to ETN. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now it's Lawrence. Here comes the screen for ETN. They'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Brought down by Julian Blackman.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and put that screen to a minimal gain.
Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, fourth down. The field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Here we go on fourth. Lawrence buying some time right. He's got it to his running back. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They'll come up first and 10. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Chance to make a chance here on 3rd and 4.
And it's third down.
Let's go.
They just get the play off. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Pete Warner has it. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They've got the length of the field to go on this drive. He'll throw it from his own end zone. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They go play action on first. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I am not sure how we didn't see a safety right there. Oh my gosh, I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back. It was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. This is Alvin Kamara with it. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Darnell Savage brings that to an end.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd and long for him here. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. That's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but that...
Oh, brother, it's another interception! And the Saints will take over at the 36-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So now here's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw, Rattler. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
A 6-yard loss.
They're out now, ready to punt it.
4th down.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, just kind of want to focus on those guys. Everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
We set it down for him at the 38. 1st down, and they go right back to it. He's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Jaguars who have 2nd and 4. Lawrence working from the gun. That pass caught by Strange. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that makes it 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
On 4th down, here's Lawrence. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Rattler. Screen here for Kamara. A strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. But that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The Saints calling for a timeout. So they're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10.
All right, I'll set up now, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 50, green, ready.
They kick the running back in motion. Working inside the red zone. Completed to his running back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
12-yard line.
Ready,
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 43. Hut, hut.
Running back sent in motion. Here's Rattler. That's incomplete left side. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that takes them to 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime.
Okay, that play, I don't think it started out as a touchdown run. I think he was thinking 1st down, but all of a sudden, a little bit of space opened up, those afterburners kicked in, and he made himself and his team a phenomenal play.
Group B to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints double their lead to 14.
Saints 14. Jaguars nothing.
Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Jaguars going on offense one final time in the opening half. They'll have to be quick about anything they want to do here. We're just moments away from halftime. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First and 10, it's Lawrence. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. They've been leaving him open, and that is something they're going to have to button up in the near future, Brock, considering the type of start this guy is having.
Yeah, this running back's making all sorts of friends with his buddies in his offensive huddle. Enemies on the other side, but this kind of production means everybody's going to get to eat today.
One final shot before the half. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott? As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The New Orleans offense ready to get to work to begin this 3rd quarter.
At their own 28-yard line.
New Orleans Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. They'll run the toss to Kamara. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
For a linebacker to make a tackle for loss on a toss play like that, yes, it's about speed, but even more so, Kate, that was a perfect angle he took.
They give on 2nd to Kamara. His foray up the middle, nets about 3. Eric Armstead there on the stop. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Rattler setting to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get it into Chris Olave. And it's 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Monte Taylor making a stop.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. They're going for this. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it. But they turn it over on downs. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Kamara now on 1st and 10. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Blue 32.
It's Kamara on 3rd down. He gets the 1st and more inside the 15. And he's finally brought down at the 9. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
The Saints, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard
Run with Kamara. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Rattler back to throw. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he's not going to escape this. The Jags drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. On 4th down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Groupie. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Groupie sends it through. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
When you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. That's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Washington now to return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence throwing here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Trying to work quickly now.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Trying it right side with ETN. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates could just see the body language. Or not. Agreeing, they'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Hey, liar!
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. It's surprising, quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Gets his tight end on the corner route. He hangs on nicely through that hit. Nothing added to the catch, but they're down to the 28. They'll come up 1st and 10. Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one intended for the running back. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He finds him beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
And the Jaguar 1st down.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Cut near the goal line. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars cut the lead down to 10.
17. Jaguars 7. Cam Little the kickoff for the Jaguars.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Shaheed now to return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Start things off with a run by Kamara. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Ready, go. Blue 32.
2nd down, it's another give to Kamara. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throw on third down. Steady. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of sand, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Jaguars take over.
Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Lawrence picking up the pace.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down. At the
2nd and 1. And they pick him off again. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT. And the Saints have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Kamara gets it on the draw. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. First down throw, Lawrence. Caught by Washington, left side. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Washington. A 2-yard gain brings up second down.
Lawrence working from the gun. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Jacksonville.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up.
Still first down.
Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That's completed right side. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41.
25 yards. First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Thomas Jr.
We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10.
Taylor on the coverage.
Back to the air, Lawrence. Now look underneath here for ETN. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
A gain of 12. And the Jaguars.
Once with it on first. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's Julian Blackman. And the Saints take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. Saints to the line now. First and 10.
First and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Black, 95. Ready?
They're going to pass it here. And the pressure gets home. He doesn't throw it in time. That's a safety. Well, this has been one of the big stories of the game, partner. He's been sacked over and over and over here. And this time, cost him more than just yards. It cost him 2 points and possession. Former quarterback, man, what are you thinking at this point in the game?
I'm thinking I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the training room to get my body right. And I think, were you Marshawn Lynch right there? Over and over and over.
Let's go. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And this drive would be a way if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. He'll look to throw it. Got the big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. So now then, after the penalty, this is first and goal. Here he goes, one final shot. And with no time remaining, he's got it for the touchdown. And now a 2-point play could force OT.
Touchdown, Jacksonville.
This entire game came down to just 2 plays, Brock. They've knocked out the far more difficult one with that touchdown as time expires. And now a chance to force overtime.
And now, well, now it comes down to whether they can get the 2-point play or not, but it's hard to question that every bit of juice, every bit of momentum in the building right now is totally on their side.
Oh, forget the tie. They're playing for it all. They're going for 2.
The Jaguars will line up.
One final shot here. And he's going to get into the end zone. The last gasp pays off. This game is not over, baby. We're headed for overtime. Well, Brock, 4 quarters, couldn't decide a winner, and now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoff. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Gotta be able to make a stop too. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Kickoff taken at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. They've got some distance ahead of them, starting deep in their own territory after that free kick. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Overtime just getting started. Both teams are going to get a chance with the football here. We've got second down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Oh no, they get him yet again! That's DeMario Davis. And the Saints surprise them with the interception. And now with a chance to win this game. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Running behind center with Kamara. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Rattler.
34-yard line.
Hauled in by Olave, left side. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Chris Olave with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So it's a win for the Saints. And they'll enter the final week of the preseason with a little momentum thanks to this victory. Ahead of that last tune-up before the games start to count. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.
Until next time.